life.
Em muốn cắt tóc kiểu của ngài Kim Jong-un.
Mình thích Triều Tiên, thích Hoa Kỳ.
Bạn chỉ nhờ với cả thấy vui mua.
이거는 내가 다 찾은 거 같아.
저희는 충북 단양에서 와가지고 2시간 반 걸려서
대만에서 왔어요.
자카르타에서 왔어요.
자카르타에서 오셨다고요?
근데 이거 먹으러 왔어요.
I hadn't seen any like them before.
they all had like the same mustache and it was beautiful.
It's like very like different from like the West, like.
The 2019 North Korea-US Hanoi Summit kicked off on February 27th.
Rất là vui và háo hức và mong chờ kết quả của cuộc họp này như thế nào.
Khách du lịch đến nhiều, rồi là các nhà báo đấy, các cơ quan đoàn thể các nước đến thì.
We take you to the capital of Vietnam that grew feverish in anticipation of the landmark event. In Hanoi, the host city of the second North Korea-US Summit, people expressed their hopes for its successful conclusion with the flags of the two nations waving. The national flags have been in huge demand before being replaced by a new it item.
Ta mua áo nhiều hơn em. Người ta cũng bây giờ thì người ta chưa mua cờ, cũng có người mua rồi, nhưng mà người ta mua áo nhiều hơn em ạ.
These t-shirts with the faces of North Korean leader Kim Jong-un and US President Donald Trump were the top-selling items just before the summit. So who came up with the idea to make these t-shirts? To find out, we paid a visit to the shop that was the first to offer them for sale.
Đây là đoàn kết hữu nghị, hòa bình thế giới. Đúng rồi.
These t-shirts were highly sought after by local residents and foreign tourists alike.
Cái này mình mua cho hai sếp người Mỹ, các ông ấy nhắn tin đang nhờ lấy hộ.
Customers crowded around the shop grabbing these hit items from every direction until they became sold out in most sizes.
Và nó còn một size thôi.
3, 4 XL cơ ạ. Nhưng mà L Việt Nam, nó không có kia đâu.
Còn cái kia à? Chờ tí, cứ để đây. Xem nó có vừa không? Mua này để cho tặng một cái người Nhật, người ta làm kỷ niệm cái dấu mốc ngày hôm nay. Người ta ở bên Nhật kìa, người ta thích, người ta điện sang là mấy bữa người ta mới sang.
Local businesses flourished thanks to the summit.
Đợt này bọn em làm nhiều giờ hơn, mấy tiếng thôi, có mấy hộp.
And of course, in order to seize the rare opportunity and reap the benefits to the fullest, they had to supply the goods and pace with the demand. This is exactly why the t-shirt shop employed the silkscreen printing technique, which involved printing ink on a surface through a fabric mesh and stencils fitted inside the screen. Using this method, they were able to print 400 t-shirts a day.
Gấp 5 đến 10 lần đấy ạ. Có hôm nhiều nhất là 10 lần. Còn như mấy hôm nay thì có thể giảm dần rồi. Còn như hôm đầu tiên là gấp 10 lần.
The shop owner shared what he'd like to do with the proceeds from the sales.
Mình cảm giác như là sẽ hòa bình trên bán đảo Bắc Triều Tiên mà không còn chiến tranh nữa nên mình thích. Sau đợt này tôi sẽ lại bớt thêm tiền nữa để tôi gửi nhân dân Bắc Triều Tiên 1 tấn gạo làm quà của cá nhân một công dân Việt Nam.
There are people who show their support for the North Korea-US Summit in various other ways. To meet some of these unique people, we visited a hair salon that was offering special types of haircut. What could they possibly be?
Mình có một kênh YouTube ấy và các bạn trên kênh YouTube muốn mình cắt tóc giống như vậy. Có chứ, mình béo mà. Kim Jong-un anh ơi.
The hairdressers at this salon were giving haircuts inspired by Trump and Kim as a way to welcome the summit. And they were offering these services for free.
Đối với kiểu Istanbul thì nó hình dáng sẽ hộp hơn như kiểu ông của Donald Trump. Ông của Donald Trump thì hầu như là nó chuyển động nhiều hơn, và những cái tạo kiểu của Istanbul thì rất là dễ dàng. Vâng ạ. Ban đầu thì bình thường ngày khoảng 200 người.
Oh man, what a transformation!
Xong rồi chủ tịch Kim. Khá đẹp dài, giống chủ tịch rồi đấy.
With his glasses on, he looked even more like the North Korean leader. There were other customers with their hair dyed blonde to copy Trump's hairstyle.
Anh có cảm thấy hài lòng với kiểu tóc này không ạ?
Mình hài lòng.
Anh có thể nói to hơn.
Mình rất hài lòng.
The customer who transformed into Kim Jong-un and the other into Donald Trump gave each other a warm embrace with a smile. Now this was a sight that many people were hoping to see at the actual summit. As the city geared up to host the much-anticipated summit, the excitement continued well into the night. There was even a bar offering a special item on the menu in time for the summit.
Hello, can I order a Rocket Man, please?
Yes.
This was a cocktail concocted by the bartender here.
Thì bọn em phải nghĩ là có một món nào đấy để mà nêu bật được hai cái quốc gia đấy. Thì whisky họ khá là nổi tiếng với rượu bourbon nước Mỹ, và soju thì đây là một món cái kiểu như là chưa được quyện cho lắm, nên bọn em phải nghĩ sao mà đẩy hai hương vị lên mà vẫn có liên kết giữa chúng.
The exact name was Rocket Man, inspired by the way cocktails are shaken and the view of the summit.
You North Koreans, you got Korean soju?
Yes. Korea soju.
While it would have been better had he had the North Korean liquor, they're hard to come by, and he was focused to substitute it with his South Korean equivalent. These strong alcoholic beverages from the two nations were mixed together to create a harmonious flavor, and it was decorated with flags symbolizing harmony.
Rocket Man cocktail.
The cocktail expressed a bartender's hope that North Korea and the United States would be able to take a giant step towards peace by working together in harmony.
Is it good? It's an excellent drink. It's a really good drink. Here's to the summit.
Yes,
Cheers.
yes. So good. Kết quả thì em chúc hai nước may mắn và hướng tới cái sự hòa bình sẽ tốt đẹp hơn cho thế giới.
The citizens of Hanoi show their support for the North Korea-US Summit in a number of different ways. And we would like to thank them for their warm welcome and unsparing efforts to host a successful summit.
Waiting in line in front of restaurants, customers each have their reason for giving up valuable time.
성취감도 있고 일거리도 되고 옆에서 나는 냄새라든가 그게 더 식욕을 자극해주는 것 같아서
맛있으니까.
We take you to some of the top-rated eateries that are well worth the wait. Ikseon-dong is on the rise as one of the hippest places in the city, thanks to its rustic atmosphere and unconventional shops.
익선동에서 좀 핫한 곳이 특히 있다고 들었어요. 어디예요?
동백 양과점이요. 여기 바로 뒤에 있는 여기. 지금도 웨이팅을 하고 있는데요. 정말 맛있어요.
It's only 10 in the morning, but there's already a long queue in front of this eatery. How long have they been waiting for to get a table here?
한 20분? 30분? 시장 기가도 도니까 더 맛있어 보이겠죠?
Some of these people rushed over here as soon as they woke up to chomp down on some sweet souffle pancakes, the signature menu here. A snapshot of the appetizing brunch is a must. Don't they look absolutely sublime? This place is regarded as one of the best places to eat in Seoul by foreign tourists.
그 한국의 프로그램에서 그래서 보고 여기에서 찾아왔어요. 추천! 대만 가서도 친구한테 추천할 거예요.
맛있어요. 아침밥을 안 먹고 더 맛있어요.
달고 맛있고 녹고 부드러워. 여기랑도 달라.
The dough is freshly prepared every single morning and it is slow baked at low temperature to create these extra fluffy pancakes that are just absolute perfection. It's no wonder they have captivated the taste buds of foodies with a sweet tooth.
지금은 한국에 스플릿 팬케이크 가게 많아졌는데 여기 처음에 생겼을 때는 한국에 거의 없었던 걸로 알고 있어요. 스플레라는 거를 거의 뭐 처음 알린 곳이라고 할까요?
To have a taste of these delectable treats that are in high demand, waiting in line has become unavoidable. But each bite is just heavenly and makes the soul sing with joy. The long wait is all worth it.
되게 맛있었어요. 네, 딸기 스프레 맛있었어요.
다음에 또 오시기도 해주세요.
If you're looking for more of a hearty meal that will keep you satisfied longer, then this is another top-rated eatery in Seoul that you should check out. You better write your name down as soon as you get there. Just a forewarning, there will likely be people before you, so your patience may be tested. But remember, it'll be worth the wait.
가족끼리 그냥 맛있는 거 먹으면서 기분 전환도 하고 그러요.
유애리님이요. 여기 네 분 손님. 자, 들어가시면 왼쪽에 빈자리 있어요.
It's finally time for the young family to enter the foodie's paradise after an unusually short wait. What's causing so much hype about this place? This restaurant, which has been in business for a whopping 50 years, specializes in dakbokkeum-tang, or braised spiced chicken with extra minced garlic. Doesn't it taste super hot with all that garlic?
칼칼할 줄 알았는데 아주 맛이 깔끔하고 시원해.
There must be a reason they add such generous amounts of garlic.
마늘은 몸에 좋잖아요. 그 담백하고 패기 위해서 냄새 제거도 되고 건강에 좋으니까.
Many of their patrons order noodles to add to the leftover soup, which has become very rich by the end of the meal. It has grown dark outside, but there are still people waiting to get in. Oh, they've already run out of ingredients? What about the people waiting outside?
닭이 다 없어서 손님을 여기까지만 오는 거지.
There are days when they have to turn away customers before closing time because they've sold out, but they are sticking to their policy of selling only the designated amount each day in order to meet their exacting standards of taste and quality.
일단은 드시러 오셨는데 참 더 받고도 싶고 좀 마음이 안타깝고 그분들은 또 다시 평일날을 꼭 오시더라고요.
Phew, these people have lucked out.
조금 더 늦게 왔으면 아예 못 먹을 뻔했어요.
그러니까요. 어쨌든 그래도 먹을 수 있으니까 행복합니다.
After the last party on the waiting list enters, the doors are closed. If you don't mind the wait, there's another top-ranking dine-out place that you might want to pay a visit. Their popularity is just unbelievable. This 100-seat restaurant split into 2 stories is often jam-packed over the course of a day. Whenever the table becomes empty, they allow in the party with the number of people that matches the number of seats at the table.
여기 4분이나 5분, 6분까지 가능한데. 저희 5분. 5분. 자, 앞으로 오세요.
서울에서 손에 꼽히는 족발 맛집이라 그래서 저희 퇴근하고 찾아와 봤습니다.
행복할 것 같아요.
들어서 먹으면.
This restaurant offers Jokbal, referring to pig's feet braised in soy sauce and other seasonings. The secret to their finger-licking good food lies in this black bag.
안에는 이제 팔각이랑 생강이랑 계피 이렇게 3가지 들어가 있어요.
Here's Jokbal with a unique and addictive flavor.
족으로 따지면 한 300족 이상, 한 350 정도 되고요. 인분으로 따지면 900인분 이상 됩니다.
They serve their Jokbal on high-quality brass dishware to keep it warm and tasty. This restaurant has been in the family for 3 generations. What sets their Jokbal apart from others?
정말 쫄깃쫄깃하고 고기는 정말 잘 입에서 녹는 듯한 느낌이에요.
이게 여기 주는 이 무김치랑 파절이랑 같이 해서 쌈장에 조금 찍어 먹으면 최고로 맛있거든요.
더 기다리고 싶어요. 더 기다리고 싶으면 한 2시간 정도는 충분한 기다려야 더 맛있게 느껴지지 않을까?
No, come here,
맛있어요.
come here.
Willing to wait in line for some amazing food? Then how about checking out these renowned eateries, which you will leave with absolutely 0 regrets.
There's a Korean period drama that's all the rage among non-Korean viewers.
The costumes are really interesting with all the bright colors, and also the hats are really cool.
The red one with the feathers.
All right.
Yeah.
And out of all the elements that's clearly made an impression, let's take a closer look at the traditional Korean hats. Gyeongbokgung Palace was the home for the kings of Joseon. The guard-changing ceremony takes place in front of the gates to demonstrate how the palace was traditionally guarded. The visitors in the crowd can't take their eyes off this incredible spectacle.
I really enjoyed it. I had seen the changing of the guard ceremony before in London, and this was just very different, very new. I loved all of their uniforms, very colorful.
And here's a little tip for those of you who don't know. Admission to Gyeongbokgung Palace is free for people wearing hanbok. People from many different countries seem captivated by the beauty of the traditional Korean garment.
It was like a fun thing to do, like going to one of the palaces. It was fun to try out the traditional clothing as well.
The growing popularity of the hanbok experience and the royal palace tours these days is credited in part to Korea's well-made period dramas and movies.
Beautiful. It takes you back to a whole nother generation, like something that we never saw, right? Only see in books or movies or whatever. So when you come here, it's like you feel part of that world or whatever.
Now there's a Korean drama that has become a smash hit overseas. Available on an internet-based streaming platform, the drama is set in the Joseon dynasty and has garnered quite the following. Although the characters, setting, and stage costumes, among other things, are nothing like what they are used to, the foreign audience seemed quite taken with the drama and its unconventional concept. So, what is the secret to its wide popularity among non-Koreans?
It's like I mentioned, the mix of historical with zombie. It's very different, and then combining those costumes. I've never seen anything like that in a zombie movie. Usually it's more like modern.
The story opens with the king rising from the dead and the crown prince being accused of treason. It's a mystery thriller that takes the viewers inside an investigation that questions people turning into monsters after suffering from famine. The original plot, as well as the stage costumes, are receiving stellar reviews.
So are they like warriors or what?
I would say that they're very different from like hats that would set in like this time period in the West. Like the fact that there are so many different styles of hat that denote your rank.
The tremendous popularity of this production can be seen on social media. And the biggest buzzmaker, aside from the storyline that's out of this world, are the traditional hats worn by the characters. In response to this latest buzz, we decided to get more detailed info on the hats worn during the Joseon dynasty. So we visited the National Folk Museum of Korea, situated within the Gyeongbokgung Palace compound, offering insight into Korea's rich history and culture. The hat worn by Yangban, or the noble class in Joseon, is called kat. What's interesting is that kat continually evolved and their trends changed over time.
이제 17세기가 되겠는데요. 그 정도 됐을 때가 사실 제일 넓은 그런 갓을 썼었고요. 개화기 때 보면 굉장히 좁은 갓이 20cm도 안 될 정도로 아주 좁은 갓이 유행을 하다가 다시 1940, 50년대 되면서 우리나라의 이제 입자장, 이 무형문화재 선생님들이 이제 만들면서 조금 약간 넓어지는 그런 이제 변화가 있었습니다.
How was kat traditionally made? We visited someone who has been making these traditional hats in the original method applied during the Joseon dynasty for nearly 60 years. This is Park Chang-young, who has been designated as the National Intangible Cultural Property No. 4, along with his craft of kat making.
하도 이게 손이 많이 가니까 분야별로 따로 있어요. 양태장이 있고 양태 트는 사람이 있고 총모자 트는 사람 따로 있어요. 문화재가. 그리고 우리는 입자장, 완전품을 하는 사람이고 우리 입자장이라고 합니다.
The craftsman continues to rub a strip of material against a metal tool to obtain the key material for the hats. The strip has been split into thread-like pieces.
요게 재료는 요게 대나무 아주 아주 갈게 쪼개 가지고 끝이 쪼개 가지고 그 일일이 하나하나 짓는 게.
The bamboo threads that are as thin as strands of hair must be attached together individually to create the frame.
이렇게 하나씩 붙이고 나중에 또 이렇게 하나씩 붙이요. 이렇게 곱게 아주 곱게 또 위에다 또 한 물 더 놔. 또 위에다 하나씩 더 넣는다 그렇게.
This is an art form that requires concentration and meticulousness.
이거 이제 완전품이에요. 여기서 이제 아주 풀칠하고 먹칠하고 나중에는 옷칠해요. 위에다가.
Ink and lacquer are applied to protect the material from moisture and fabric pests.
이제 이게 제일 중요한 게 이게 트집 잡는 게거든. 갓 행태를 이제 모양새를 잘 만들어야 갓이 잘 나오는 게 이게 제일 중요한 거예요.
The beauty of kat lies in the combination of straight lines and curves created by precise arrangement and fixation of the stiff bamboo threads with the use of heat.
이 인도가 너무 달아도 안 되고 너무 식어도 안 되고 이걸 잘 맞춰야 돼요. 이걸.
The acclaimed artisan says that to make one of these hats, up to 18 different types of bamboo with varying thickness are needed.
옛날 유물에 보면 가시 옷에 나온 갓하고 틀려요. 손이 상당히 많이 가는 갓이에요. 그게 보통 아무리 못 잡아 4개월, 5개월 잡아야 작품이 하나 나와요.
Mastery of this craft cannot be achieved overnight, and he hopes to pass on his expertise and skills so that this tradition can be carried on forever.
큰 애가 전주로 여대해서 이제 관심도 많고 지가 또 배우려고 하니까 앞으로 물려주려고 그렇게 맘먹고 있습니다.
Kat, the traditional Korean hat, has become the latest it item. So if you're planning to come to Korea, how about trying it on to see for yourself why it's generating such a buzz?